how's it going? Cracked my head. Gypsy, you do good work. Anyways, hi, how's it going? It is way too warm in my house. And like, you can see, like, this, it's just a humidity sheen. It's not great. Time to meet and date a bunch of cute girls. Yep, nothing could possibly go wrong. So, just to clarify, I don't know basically anything about Doki Doki Literature Club, other than I know there's a twist. I know there's a twist. I don't know what that means, or anything else about it. But this game was all the rage when it came out. 2017, God, it's been so long already. But I have never seen it, actually, played. I've never seen anything of it. I haven't played it. I haven't read up on it. Pretty much nothing. I'm going into this actually blind. So I guess we'll see what we see, huh? Okay, let's mute that. Go. Hitting the play button. Hold on. Hold on. Can we go back a beat? That was a weird... Okay. Hello. Hey. I can't do voices and I'm pretty sure I'm getting a cold. So I hope you'll forgive me for not putting on a variety of hilarious voices. It said this game is suitable for children whether you're easily disturbed or otherwise. Oh, okay. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to the attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up with me. Aha, I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Yeah, maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Yeah. You can take the kid out of the weeb, but you can't take the weeb out of the kid. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Corey. Hold on, I'm gonna turn my fan on. I need it. Okay, the mic's not picking it up. Back it a little bit. Okay. That's mean. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. You did wait for me after all. I guess you didn't have to. Didn't have it in you to be mean even if you wanted to. Whatever you say. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Corey, have you decided on a club to join yet? Club? Right, this is Japan. You have to join clubs. I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining clubs. I haven't been looking either. Eh? That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Hey, I'm kind of an asshole in this game, huh? Sherry likes to worry a little too much about me. Young Tim Allen. I don't even know how to parse that. When I'm perfectly content just getting by the average while spending my free time with games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? Oh, is it because I was just using my voice for Tim the Toolman Taylor in Unavowed? Is that the leap I had to make there? Oh. The grunt. No, listen. The grunt is That's the grunt. Is anime girl grunt. I know you're not happy, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. What the fuck is it? Never. What the hell's a NEET? Hey Google, what's NEET? N-E-E-T? You trust me, right? Don't make me stop worrying. Okay, great. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Fine. Yay! Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? Well, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. Google, NEET, an acronym for Not in Education, Employment, or Training. Refers to a person who is unemployed and not receiving an education or vocational training. Oh, okay. Wow, they have a thing for that, huh? School day is as ordinary as ever. It's over before I know it. After I pack my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Sarah wants me to check out some clubs. I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Well, you don't have to, but okay. Hi. Sarah must go into the classroom while spacing out. Look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom when I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Also, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to take you or make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, then you could come to my club. Ugh. Yeah. There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sarah is vice president of the Literature Club. Ah, there we go. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Oh, come on, please. Why do you care so much anyways? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday that I would bring new members, so... And Suki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. God, yeah, I'm a dick. I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm sure I deserve it. Can't tell if Sarah's really not much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake. Yay. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. That's a weird thing to say. I dejectedly follow Sarah across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sarah, girl one. Sarah always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Alright. Corey, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at, Baka? I can't wait for this to turn so. Or Danganronpa. What are you looking at? You want to say something? Say it. Sorry. Natsuki. Girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. The murders are gonna start flying. She's also the one who made cupcakes. You can just ignore when she gets moody. Sarah says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyways, that's Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. Good to see you again, Corey. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. More mature. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's definitely an edge of fan service to this, but I'm almost certain that's engineered as opposed to just legitimate the word I want to use? Like, I think the designs are deliberate, but not for the usual reasons. Basically completely out of my league, sure. So having her smile at me so gently feels a little... Yeah... Come sit down, Corey. We made room for you at the table. Which one? There are so many tables. I'll get the cupcakes. I made them. I'll get them. Alright. And how about I make some tea as well? Girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As I already mentioned, it's been widened so that there's, one more space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Alright, you ready? I gotta blow my nose. Also, just a brief pause, I forgot to do the thing where I post in various channels. Good. Okay. Alright, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the trail to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The UI's a little glitched. Interesting. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute. Game's frozen on stream? Oh, is it? That's... Whoa! Hold on a second. Well, things are happening, and I don't know if it's the game or not. Hold on. Let's go here. Come back to here. Hold on. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna return. Okay, hold on. I think I'm gonna quit. And I'm gonna relaunch it, because I alt-tabbed out and it did a weird thing. Okay, back to capturing. Alright. Okay. There we go. So cute! I had no idea we were so good at baking. Yeah, well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica and I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with a mouthful and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Oh my god, okay. So that she's currently doing the whole Desundre thing, huh? Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Chomp down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Oh god! Thank you! What are you thanking for? It's not like yeah, whatever. Haven't you heard this song before? Yeah, literally every anime visual novel dating sim made them for you or anything. You technically did. Seriously, go shut up. Not for you, you know. Yeah, okay. Is it Sundari? I thought I said Sundari. Wait, is it really soon? Sundere? Use. Alright, fair enough. I thought it was like Sundere. Fair enough. You upon Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. Carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Keep the whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Okay. Don't let yourself get intimidated, Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not it. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. Hooray! Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the Literature Club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Suri. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Suri seems really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home. As president of the Literature Club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Okay. How can we decide to start your own club? You're probably a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you the leader of the debate club last year? You know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget, publicity, and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take on something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. That's fair. That's just a good attitude. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. Yeah, you can put it that way. He's got a Patreon coming next week. Exactly. Smash that like and subscribe button. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when something doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Whew, ain't that a mood. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can really grow this club before we graduate, right? Yeah, hooray! Woo. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Oh good, so what do you like to read? Considering how little I've read these past years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something. Say something, but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. That can change. Okay, so we're initially sweet on this person. Okay. Spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyways, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity— oh, J.R.R. Martin then. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, or Discworld. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious, by the ways her eyes light up, that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like lots of things. Stories with the deep psychological elements are usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? See you, game. Fucking see you. Anyways, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Uh-huh. You might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. Yeah, sure. But if a story makes me think, or it takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Why is that? I don't know. Natsuki's eyes dart over me for a split second. Never mind. So you usually write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Gives you that idea. You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. Looked like you were working on a poem called Shut Up, Shut Up, Shut Up, Shut Up. Yeah. Give that back. Cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sari sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? I guess sometimes. But do you care? I think it's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, but I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence. Alright, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone's in. Okay. Alright. Plus now we have a new team member. I think it'll help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right? Sure. Well, there's still a problem. Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I boldly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sarah may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made a decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought as all four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But that's alright. Alright. You got animated. How am I supposed to... Actually, I think it's more you got haremed. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? As if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. God, I suck. Right, alright. Okay, fine. Join the literature club. Hooray! Welcome to the literature club. Okay. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. We can write a poem and bring it to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over me once more. Corey, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Okay. Alright, cool, yeah. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up the food. Hey, Corey, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Sure. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Oh, you give a ball. Alright. Just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. Okay, listen. I don't know what's gonna teens be horny. Sure, it's fair. Lord knows I've never thought like this as a 16-ish-year-old boy. But listen, game. I know you're leading me on for something here. And it just fills me with dread. Time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member would like. Okay. These are some words. So with existence. Okay. What charm? Ooh, uncanny's just a good word. I feel like I absolutely didn't think this was going to be our first decision. Go with calm. Oh god. I feel like I'm absolutely getting, like, psychiatrically evolved, or, not evolved, psychiatrically evaluated right now. Sunset. Just let it wash over you. Extraordinary. Listen, I'm just judging these words based off of words I like. Ooh, Covet's a good one. Record I'm also largely unspoiled in this, so I don't know. Yeah. I don't know what I was expecting. Wrath is such a good word. Afterimage. Experience. I like nature. Yeah, just pink. I like pink. Ooh, raindrops. Romance, marriage, unrestrained, sing, passion, holiday, smile, cry, playground. Sing. Isn't the girls reacting to the words? Somewhat. Tenacious? Make promise. Incongruent. Jesus, that's a word. Okay, we have to be true to our form here. Anime! Ambience, game, sugar, sensation, capable swimsuit, entropy, disoriented, strawberry, adventure. I like adventure. Elsa's defeat, unstable, love, frightening, meager, heaven sent. Wow. Peaceful, fireflies. Horror, feather, valentine. Email, determination, hurt, kiss, graveyard, broken desire. Determination. Hair, pout, cage, giggle, crimson, pure, electricity, beauty, fireworks, fireworks. Fester, clumsy, vibrant, dazzle, vivacious, anxiety, daydream. Vivacious is very good. Suicide, yikes. Yikes! Headphones, sweet laugh, aura, pleasure, time, grief, anger, forgive. Forgive. Hi again, Corey. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha. No, don't worry. Might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. And we're back. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it, like he deserves any slack. Sarah told me you didn't even want to join the club, any clubs this year. Last year, too. Oh, yeah, yeah. That's fair. That's fair. And last year, too. Oops, shit. Oh, no. Okay, hopefully it didn't freeze. Ah, it did. Hold on. Okay, yeah, if I Alt-Tab out, it, breaks. Hey, Murph! Sorry. There's a slight technical difficulty with Doki Doki. If I click out of the game... oh, thanks for the follow! Therapy Dolphin. So if I tab out of the game, it freezes for some reason on the stream. So I have to, like, kill it and restart, and my mouse drifted over. Hi, everyone! Hello, Murph and co. I'm playing Doki Doki Literature Club, which I don't know anything about. I know it's a visual novel, I know something happens, I don't know anything else. So if you have played it, please, by all means, do not spoil it. But the premise is, I, high school anime Corey, and I'm an extremely 16-year-old boy, who's just been convinced to join an anime club of cute girls. Or not anime, a literature club of cute girls. So yeah, that's it. Anyways, we just finished generating a poem. I don't know if you plan to come ahead, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Tsuki, you certainly have a big mouth as someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Nothing wrong with that, don't you fucking judge. Tsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature, it's true. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Alright, don't worry. Corey always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. But dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. You almost set your house on fire once. But you really are good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Corey can become good friends too. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Jesus Christ. Okay. You brought something today. Is it poem time? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What? No. Sorry, it might sound like a big deal. It's really not. Sorry, I wasn't thinking. Guess it's up to me to rescue the situation. Don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. A nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. That'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Hold on there, buddy. Hold on there, buddy. Now, it won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Okay. Here. She reaches into her bag and pulls it. A book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. Alright. Is this girl accidentally being so cute? It's engineered. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Okay. Enthusiastically take the book. Whew. You can read it at your own pace. Look forward to hearing what you think. Alright, now so let's settle in. I expect Monica to kick off some sort of scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to happen. Sarah and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she's waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. Okay. Looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down to the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature-related by myself like this? Guess I could always read the book. Yeah. Feeling a little too tired to read. Probably fall asleep right now. Close my eyes and end up listening to Sarah's conversation with Monica. Probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature clubs sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Also, sorry, Static. I did not see the other fall notification. Thank you. And Murph, once again, thank you for the raid. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody would want to come in the first place if it's a literature event. It's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And even after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sarah's taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Cupcakes? Yeah, of course. Natsuki would love to do that. Would she? Just volunteering someone to bake? As a person who bakes begrudgingly half the time, that's quite the ask. Alright. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. Alright. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is, then. I'm hungry. Anyways, we still need to work out the details of the event. I found myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Aye! That's some pixels. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall in my chair. Sorry. Hey, actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for falling asleep like that. This isn't the napping club. Real talk, is there a napping club? Is there a club at the school for napping? Does our school even have... Yeah, asking the real questions. Staying up late again, weren't you? Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have to have less time for anime, you know? You need to get used to it. Alright. Let's wish her to see if Monica's overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. I was looking out for you, Sayori. Let her do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. It's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? Shut up! Never heard of napping club? It's a secret. Knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. Look, Sarah, it's written all over you. Sarah glances around at herself. Jesus Christ. How's it? Oh my god. You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out right there. In a very anime fashion. That's all it is, just a secret. Terrible tragedy secret. I run my fingertips down the side of Sarah's hair, trying to straighten it out. And you need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. This is more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. There's a toothpaste stain on your collar. Try to wipe the stain off with my finger. Nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. I'm such an asshole. Yeah. You can keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Siri. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Yes, because buttoning up her blazer is the problem. Eh? That's super mean. Sorry, but he'll thank me later. Start to button her blazer from the bottom. Excuse me? Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Okay. Alright. Let's think how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Who buttons something from the bottom? Who does this? Who does this instead of being just like, just button your fucking jacket? This is so distinctly dating game. Alright. You make me feel weird about it. Okay. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Be careful. The button might come off. Why is this button so hard to close? Jesus Christ. Doesn't it fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Fucking Christ. Well, at least the game's not dancing around it. Hey, Kyoto. How's it going? Why is this button so hard to close? Yeah. Hey, can you just suck your boobs in real quick? Anyways, you look much better now, so... Why does it feel strange to see Sora's blazer buttoned up like this? Well, because her boobs got bigger, it's doing a whole, like, lift and present kind of thing now. Sir, don't you know anything about fashion? So stuffy. It's not worth it at all. She hastily unbuttons her blazer. We didn't want to draw that sprite. Can't have an anime without a clueless male protagonist? Ah, I see you've also watched Golden Boy. That's so much better. Sarah puts on her arms and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, huh? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying it like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't let me do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyways. That's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Jesus Christ. You know, I used to play, like these kinds of games, like, Golden Boy is a nice anime. It is! It just has the clueless male protagonist. It has, like, the quintessential, like, clueless male protagonist. I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jesus Christ. Anyways, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. While if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. Alright. So you should come wake me up in the morning. Excuse me? I was joking that time. Were you? It's possible to tell with you sometimes. Alright, everyone. Is it time for poems? Okay, it's time for poems. Let's see what happens. Can't wait to read yours. Yeah. I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Siri still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. I would like to note that she was not in the people who can react sticker people, interestingly. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Alright, who are we going to share with? Do I have to pick? There's a wrinkle sheet of loose leaf. Okay. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in the composition notebook. Okay. So Tsuki reluctantly complies while reaching into their bags. Alright. Who should I show my poem to first? Oh no! Choices! I know how these games work. Why'd you want to date Monica? Hey, some people just like a competent woman. Like, that's... Monica's the competent woman archetype. You've got the shark archetype. You got the tsundere archetype. And you have the vaguely tomboy next door best friend tropey archetype. Monica sounds like she knows what to do. Yeah! Okay, how about this? Just these characters, if we're just going to step outside the game for a second, if I had an opportunity to date 4 women with these personality types, one, that would be insane. There's red flags everywhere, but putting that aside, like, if I was young, I would probably date, like, Natsuki, because she's, like, young and fun, bubbly, whatever. Yuri would probably be one that I would date for a long time, but Monica, you don't date Monica, okay? Monica is not a person you date in high school. Monica is a person that you feel lucky enough to marry as an adult, a fully actualized person, because Monica would have a job, an education, would know herself, would be her own person, have her own interests. Monica is a fully actualized person. Everyone else is much more high school. So yeah, that's why people would pick Monica. But because I am an absolute weeb at heart, I too would pick Yuri. Sayori's best girl? Sure, nothing wrong with Sayori. But the quiet broody type is always been my anime trope pick. Corey doesn't want to date her. Corey doesn't want to date Monica now. Okay? Corey would love to date Monica in like 10 years. That's where Monica fits in. I am not nearly good enough as a human in this game for Monica. Like, yeah, no. Monica is just too good of a human. I would absolutely be dragging her down. It would be insulting to her. But Yuri is absolutely the kind of archetype I would have gone for in every one of these games. All Yuri is missing is glasses to kind of round it out perfectly. Anyways, I can trust her opinion to be fair. Alright. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time to have her finished reading. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. Okay. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time reading a poem, right? Yeah. Just making sure. I guess that might be after reading through it. Okay, judgy. Is this that bad? No! Sorry. Your baby's her face in her hands. It's trash. Yeah, it's not bad. Bad's here. Trash is down here. And then just throw the ball down the room. There's yours! I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we haven't gotten anywhere. Might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. I haven't been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, you tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Okay. Stammer gone, she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different kinds of skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. So you can be a little biased, though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Oh shit, it's the goss! It's fine. Alright. I'm about to read your poem. Okay. Let's share my thought process behind it. Alright. Okay. Oh god, okay. She's a gossiper. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm sorry to have such terrible handwriting. Okay. What? Flicker? Don't even know her. Flicker damn near killed her. I wasn't thinking at all. It took you long to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I was actually thinking your handwriting is pretty. Quiet snapping, indeed. Gotta lie, when I played this game, I skipped the reading. Oh no. But context! That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it was short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Nah. I'm glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Oh? Ah, is Yuri a secret freak? Something easy to digest, I suppose. Ah, hell yeah. You're into ghosts, right? Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all. I just totally missed the point. Oh, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. Remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences through their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her past, or her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon, to be left with nothing. Alright. Okay. Okay. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Alright? So I have to keep trying. As a side note, I love the music in this game. It is actually very good. It's so cheery. I'm sure that won't change. Alright, who's next? Let's go with Natsuki next. Alright. Oh, I expect it from someone like you. Okay. Excuse me. It's not like they said it was bad. Just don't have. It doesn't evoke emotions. That's fair. Basically, it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? You offering? I'll pass. Well, anyways, I guess I need to show you mine. Phrasing. Eagles can fly. I like how she always went with a grr no matter what. The music is well designed. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Oh, wow! Hold up! Pulled a fun twist at the end there! Ooh! I'm gonna be honest, I actually liked that way more than I expected to for just being a little poem. Yeah, that was just like, all these things happen, but humans can only try. And that's it. Natsumi going deep. Also Natsuki. Tells you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? I am. Are you being so convinced I wouldn't? Cause, shut up, Baka. I don't know how school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems to express themselves? The writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Exactly. I like when it's easy to read but hits you hard. Yeah, good job. You did it, Natsuki. You got me. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I get it. The other thing about simple writing is that puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then I make it fall flat on purpose. Yeah, it's a bait and switch. I know how narrative things do. Shit. Apparently not grammar or English in general, but I know narrative tools. Helps bring out the feelings. Okay. 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 Good. Great. Narrative things do goodly oftentimes. Indeed. But hey. I'm gonna leave Siri to last. Hi, having a good time so far? Sure. Glad to hear it. I found out Yuri's a seeker freak, and Natsuki's got some stuff. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up. Okay. Yeah, I understand. Hey, Cakes. I know how narrative things do. Corey, student of literature. Can I just hold on a second? Oh, actually, this is the perfect opportunity to do a thing. One sec. This is not a thing I need to be doing now, and yet, here we are. Utilities. Is it gonna work? Okay, hold on. Yeah. Alright, so let's see if this actually works. That's it. Switch. I added... Oh, hold on. I can probably just do it like this. Center left. Hold on. Media source or display capture? Hold on, hold on. I just futzed around with this the other day. Video output capture? No? Oh my god. the hell did I put it? No! Media source? God damn it. I basically have rigged up my phone to become a second camera. And now I cannot find my source. You capture device? There we go! Hold on. I think it's this one. Nope, that's not it. Alright, I don't know where it went. That sucks. Did I tab out again? I did. So I'm gonna have to save and go back. Anyways, we'll just go like this. Hold on. Yep. We go to Zoom. We're gonna go, oh boy. What? Ah! That bookshelf is full, top to bottom, of my books. Just all my books. So, oh god, that's really low. Yeah, there we go. Hi! So I actually am somewhat, yes, all books that I've written. Oh, it's gonna freeze again. Hold on, let's see. Oh, it didn't freeze this time! Hey! My point is, I've actually read a lot of books. I'm just bad at talking half the time. This is why I stream every day. I'm much better off just going with the flow. Okay. Anyways, wanna share your poem? Hot diggity damn, go for it. We're all a little embarrassed today. Uh-huh. Reveal to me your deepest secrets. Makes me think of something Sayori would like. Ah. So I guess I got more Sayori than Yuri's on there, hey? I'm gonna have to figure that out because I want to actually use my phone as a second camera for like that bonus stream idea I had. Because I've got this bad boy right here that I want to build. Let's see if I can actually... Lego people! And I think it'd be good to be able to have like a top-down camera and the other camera. And it works, I just can't find the feed now. Star Wars Lego? No. This is not Star Wars Lego. The adult Lego... The Lego for grown-ups comes in like kind of like a... They're black and white motif for fancy stuff. No, this one is like everyone is awesome. It's not queer Lego. It's well, queer positive, I guess. Lego. It's a rainbow coalition of Lego people. And I thought it was going to be small. It's 350 odd pieces. Anyways, let's get to the poems. We may be good friends, but Sarah and I are actually very different. Okay. Sounds like you two really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it may end up being more similar than you think. I think it's kind of odd. Okay. Can I just read your poem, please? Sarah's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it, until she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, LGBTQ plus Lego. Yeah, it's... I don't know, Pride Lego? I don't know what you want to call it. It is a rainbow coalition of Lego people. And I want to build that on stream, but I need a second camera so you can get like multiple views. And for whatever reason, my feed, this is just gone. I don't know where it's gone to, so. It is literally the LGBTQ rainbow colors? Yes! Including the trans colors. There you go. Yeah, so I'm so happy we enjoy sad things too. Yeah, totally unexpected. Alright. You shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, can I please just read your poem now? This way, uh-huh. We've gone over the style thing. Everyone else might seem a little biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. Okay. Don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. Okay. Not like you're trying to impress them. I am currently playing the role of a horny 16-year-old male in a dating game. That's exactly what I'm trying to do. Yeah, including black, which I didn't know was part of the... Yeah, so the... Legacy trans rights, indeed. Yeah, so the original Pride flag actually did have black and brown added to it, and then it was, quote, simplified a little while back, and recently, what with things, a bunch of people were like, hey, how about we not do that anymore? And actually, let's add some more colors in. Or, you know, the various other letters that have been attached to the ever-growing moniker. So yeah. Anyways, do you want to read my poem? Yes, please. Just let's get to it. Talk. Give me your poem. Oh, this got a scroll bar? How do you even do that on a piece of paper? Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes. Noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite voices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Hey, Monica, you okay, bud? You alright there, buddy? It's very freeform, that's what you call it. Okay. Kind of style's become pretty popular nowadays. Monica, that was depressing. Monica, that was concerning. There's a lot of poems that have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. I'm sure I didn't goof it at all. What's the inspiration? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. Uh-oh. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends, we can, with each other, okay? Listen to the music? What about it? How could it be sad? Indeed. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. Try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Chill music, beach music, indeed. Yeah, Kyoto, just for the record, yeah, like, I and some other people in chat have never seen this game, so just try and avoid the spoilers, even like the, finger on nose, ho 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 kind of stuff. Like, we all know something's gonna happen, but we don't know what's gonna happen. Let's just move your hand and go with the flow. Alright, thank you. Okay, now, Siori. Oh my goodness, this is so good, Corey. Love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Alright. Seriously be overreacting. Not a good writer at all. I also have no idea what I'm doing. Alright, well, maybe that's why, because I have no idea what I like either. Ha 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 ha. Jesus Christ. Your opinion was way more constructive than this. You sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? What? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Corey poem. Corey brand poems. Disappoint your parents this Father's Day. And that makes me feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. Alright. Sari hugs the sheet against her chest. Okay. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. Just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Sure. Okay. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? Like I said before, Corey, deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? I joined this club because 4 cute girls sad-eyed me. If that ain't selfish, I don't know what is. It's just that it's too big for her jumper, apparently. No, the jumper's fine. It's the blazer. The jumper's got to have some stretch in it. Thank you for the follow, Jumping Spider owner. You actually own a Jumping Spider? Specifically 31 of them? Trying to do things like the people. That's something only really good people do. Well, okay. What is a jumper or blazer? Sure. Static. So, you own 20. That's okay. I don't know if you're lying or not, so I'm just gonna take that at your word, and okay. That's... You know what? Cool. That means there's less spiders in my own home. Thanks for doing your part. Okay, aesthetic. So, what's a jumper or a blazer? A jumper is a sweater. Jumper is kind of the UK term for it, because they have more sub... So, like, they have hoodie, jumper, and there's the third one, a sweater. So, what she's wearing, a jumper is usually knit. Yeah, cardigan, thank you. So cardigans and jumpers are similar. They're usually a knit. Like what she's wearing there, like here, this like orangey kind of thing, that's her jumper. Though actually I think cardigan would be more accurate for what this is. Anyways, the thing on the outside here that she's wearing, the suit jacket, is a blazer. So the difference between a blazer and a suit jacket tends to operate with the cut and formality of the outfit. A suit jacket usually comes as a full piece, so you usually have the suit and the pants to go along with it as a full thing. But blazers are generally worn as part of fashion or uniform, but don't necessarily have like a matching fabric pant to go along with it. Cardigans are buttoned. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. She's part of the reason I joined. Okay. Make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? Okay. Alright. Hey!
This has been the clothing knowledge's power
hour. I'm sure if Murph was in here still, he might, he could probably very much clarify the various ways in which the UK has decided to subcategorize their clothing top options. Like the Misfits episode? I've never seen the Misfits. I'm sorry. I remember it being very good. I was living in England when it was on the TV. Okay, we'll see about that. Okay. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Alright, took a little bit of a turn there. But alright. You just wait until this morning to write this? No, also shut up. Also, no further questions. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. At least that makes me feel a little better for myself. Okay, let's try my best. Uh-huh. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It just came out nicer. How should I put it? It sounds just like you. Yay! It's a Sayori poem. I made eggs and toast. Of course you did. Even though we're late for school. Shut up! Yeah, don't skip breakfast, you get cranky. Yeah, anger is a real thing, people. I skip breakfast on the reg. I really shouldn't. I generally don't eat until like 10:30 in the morning, and I'm up at 6:45. There's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. Okay. Guess I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. What, are we writing more poems now? Is that what this has become? This has become the poem club? Alright. Everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. It's a literature club, after all. Guess that's what I end up getting myself into. Across the room, Siri and Monica happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? No. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk overflow in hand. Guess you could say it's fancy. Poet Simulator 2017. Yeah. Running late for school with toast in mouth. Yet another anime reference. Yes, thanks. That's distinctly Sailor Moon, isn't it? No, she was kind of famous for that. Anyways, this is cute. Cute? Did you just completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feelings of giving up. How can it be cute? I know. Just meant his language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Oh, dang. I mean, you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Jesus Christ. Alright. Cool. So this is turning. I do have a couple suggestions. I was looking for suggestions. I would have asked someone who actually liked it. That's... okay. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Corey did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, shikes. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Oh! 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 Center or left? There we go. Dang! Dang, dang, dang. Corey liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Uh-oh. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Oh. Boing, boing. It's not... oh, God. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Corey appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Uh-oh. We're getting haremed, people. Yeah, this song is something. Are you so that full of yourself? No. I was full of myself. I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh boy, the spring. The spring really does do it. This song has actually got some real Sam and Max energy to it. Everyone okay? You know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Corey started showing up. What? 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 This doesn't involve you. I like the fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Oh good. Corey? She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. She could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Corey. Well, hold on. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning to most effectively. Peak horny level? what's the Reddit word? Scarouse? Or something like that? Yeah. Simple writing? Oh, that's very good. Hey, you know. You understand that, right? Oh boy. Well. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think highly of me. Jesus Christ. Help, Sayori. Natsuki glares at me, drawing up any words out of my mouth. So I said, I turned to Yuri. Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Scarousal. Yeah, something like that. Sayori! Help. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Scapegoat! This isn't about her. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Says the people who tried to drag me in. Okay. She would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Jesus Christ. By the way, nobody shut up. Tsuki. Uh-oh. Tsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. Oh boy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. And Tsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Unless you've got aphantasia. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? It's... Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Cool. That took a weird pivot that I did not expect to happen there. I like how Sayori's the wild card there. Yeah, that could have actually gone real sideways. Big and beautiful. Okay. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. Make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Mitsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. Uh-oh. This is why we have Sayori as Vice VP. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing to me. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. That's because someone tried to fucking, like... what's that thing from Star Trek? Kojiabi... Oh my god. Kobayashi Maru! There we go. Got there. So here's the BTGTF. I know that acronym, and yes. The Kobayashi Maru, thank you. I guess that just means Suri is amazing in her own ways. Yep. She might be an airhead, but sometimes she's weirdly suspicious and knows exactly what she's doing. Oh yeah. Take care of her. I'd hate to see her get herself hurt. Yep. Alright. She's a genuine person who really does make a good president. I don't know that acronym, but I'm making some educated guesses. Large-breasted goth girlfriend. I'll alter it slightly. Such a genuine person really does make a good president regardless of what he says. If only I can get the chance to talk to her a little more. Alright, now it's time for us to leave. How do you feel about sharing poems? It was worth it. It was alright. Yeah, sure. It's neat. Yep, we're gonna keep doing poems until everything falls apart. Okay. I really learned about my friend. Any luck, that means I can do better. Alright. I'm still not going to be attempting. You got the first part? Yeah, fair enough. I'm still not going to attempt to please anyone. I'm just gonna pick the words I like. These poems are authentic to Corey. I don't know how I would make a poem with the words that I pick, but there we go. Alright, let's bounce. Alright, what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Mitsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. It's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. They just went boy crazy! You don't hate them, do you? No. Just want your opinion, that's all. See why they're making good friends with you. You know, Corey, it's nice that I get to spend time with you at the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone really likes you, too. Uh-huh. Every day is gonna be so much fun. Okay, I don't know what happens in this game, but narrator's voice. They would not be so much fun. Let's see if wasn't caught on to the kind of situation we're in, yeah. Really stop there? Great. Oh, Corey. Things will be great forever, indeed. Nothing could possibly go wrong. Pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to say Sayori is an internal monologue sometimes. Alright. Let's go! The only other streamer I've seen play this, trying to do voices for everyone, she's only got like 2 voices. I mean, I could probably do some voices, but I mean, first problem is I'm a guy, so any kind of voice I can give women is very limited because I really don't want to give like tropey voices because that wouldn't be nice. And also, I'm almost certain I've caught my kid's cold, and I'm just like at the start of it, so my throat's not in 100%, which is why I'm definitely doing a narrative-heavy story today. But I'm not going to try and really do any voices, except for the occasional punctuation. The 4 of you will graduate together, and you and Monica will live happily ever after. No, we'll all live together in a fun harem. Even though that's like wildly illegal, but yeah, love will make it work. Alright. Words. I like, strawberries. Puppy, holiday, romance, tears, poop, happiness, skirt, climax. Excuse me? Yeah, climax. Dance, joy, laugh, variance, treasure. Effulgent. I don't even know what that word means. Harem, exactly. Yeah. I watched Lur stream this and I love Kathleen's voice for Monica. See, actually, ironically, I can sort of do a Kathleen voice. Her one character from Corpline. You know, the voice that's kind of like this. Yeah. The character's name escapes me at the moment, but like I can do that one because it's just horse voice. But Agent, yes, also Agent Black. Oh, effulgent, shining bright and radiant. Cool. Fair enough. No. Edith Slump. Thank you. Yes. So I can do an Edith voice. But to be honest, if I wanted to try and do like kawaii voices or anything like that, it would absolutely shred my throat today. Daydream Shopping, Nature, Infallible. Not like variants. Amazing Sadness, Kitty, Flower, Misery, Special, Hopeless, Secretive, Fireworks, Dream. I mean, I picked Fireworks last time. It's still a good word. This isn't the classroom, Chan. Rose, Tragedy, Judgment, Swimsuit, Eternity, Valentine, Calm, Fluffy, Despise, Crimson. Like Rose. Jumpy Clouds, Peace, Ribbon, Meager, Headphones, Shame, Tenacious, Blanket, Inferno. I like Tenacious. Heaven Sent, Unrequited. That's a good word. Email, Intellectual. My ladies. Kawaii, Charm, Uncontrollable, Pout, Beauty, Rainbow, Unrequited. Fickle, Awesome, Pure, Lucky, Lazy, Hurt, Raincloud, Bliss, Infinite, Defeat. Awesome. Incapable, Philosophy, Candy, Fun, Cheer, Disoriented, Journey, Friends, Ambient, Suicide. I don't think I'm ever going to pick that one. Journey. Yeah, Maharam. That's actually much better. Like Inferno sounds like a Cottage Cornell fan. Cottage Inferno is my new cheese spread that I'm bringing out. It's kind of like cottage cheese, but it's also very hot. And quite frankly, I don't know why I wouldn't buy it. But people keep doing it. Vivacious Warm, Fantasy Kiss, Cage Vibrant, Vanilla Giggle. I like the word wainscoting. That is a good word. Wainscoting is just a good word. I like vivacious. It's a good word. Sunset, Skipping, Music, Fester, Waterfall, Alone, Dark, Starscape, Milk, Lollipop. I like Sunset, but I also like Starscape. Sunset. Twirl, Games, Unstable, Anime, Precious, Adventure, Vacation, Pleasure, Shiny, Incongruent. We picked anime last time. Let's do games this time. Parfait, Extraordinary, Play, Sugar, Hope, Flee, Grief, Bubbles, Marriage, Nibble. Nibble. Cute, Anger, Silly, Breathe, Cry, Embrace, Universe, Nightgown, Sing, Childhood. Breathe. Massacre, Excitement, Atone. Atone's very good. Sunny, Bouncy, Imagination, Aura, Disaster, Anxiety, Melody. Yeah, I like Atone. Feather, Chocolate, Wonderful, Heart, Disown, Extreme, Bunny, Vivid, Destiny, Whirlwind. Whirlwind. Loud, Bed, nice. Sticky, nice. Promise, sure. Doki Doki Prayer, Misfortune. What is Doki Doki? Can someone actually tell me what Doki Doki is? Crimson is a good word with too much of a bad rap. Yeah. Kathleen and Cam did this in the Booth areas. Yeah, I can imagine. But like, what is Doki Doki? It's basically a heartbeat sound. Oh, yes. Okay, right. Okay, thank you. I actually did know that and forgot. It's been a long time since I've animated or even manga'd. Doki is Japanese onomatopoeia for the heart beating quickly. Yeah. Okay. I like Promise. Hop, Socks, Whistle, Marshmallow, Depression, Agonizing, Poof, Determination, and Landscape. Marshmallow. Melancholy. Smile, Mouse, Empty, Covet, Horror, Raindrops, Forgive, Color, and Frightening. Ooh, Melancholy. Cheeks! Papa! Ah. You come into here, the home of Cheeks, Papa, and you tell me you want to strike a deal? And it's a literature club that makes your heart beat. Yeah, okay. Your cheeks is gonna get clapped. Memories, Essence, Captive. Ooh, Essence is good. Captive, Explode, Unrestrained, Electricity, After Image, Unending. I like Essence. Alright, I think we got Yuri on this poem. Yeah. You come here on the day of my daughter's wedding into my house, and you bring me what? A poem? Let me see this. Okay, so this poem is actually exceptionally moving, but if I may be so bold, there are some patterns here that I think you need to work on. Oh god, I can't even do that voice a lot tonight. Holy crap. Ah. Okay, Chan, you're going to bed? I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you, Chan Cakes. You come to the end of the day of my daughter's wedding, and you wish to clap cheeks? You're playing this game. I am T3. I've never played it before. So, spoilers, etc. Yep. And by the pace at which I'm going, I'm probably going to be playing it tomorrow, too. Another day passes. It's time for the meeting already. I've got a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Enter the club room. The usual scene greets me. Hi. Yo, Siri. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Yeah. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. Uh-huh. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyways. Dude! Why am I such an asshole? Why am I such an asshole? T3, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't even looked at the tags. I think this game was gifted to me a long time ago. I don't know anything about it. I don't even think I've been to the store page for it. Now that I think about it, yeah. I've never been to the store page for this. I know nothing. It's free last time I thought? Maybe, oh, then maybe that's why I got it. I could have grabbed it at some point, but... Yeah, she likes you, so it says you're simple. That's the big brain analysis, you know. Male anime protagonist. Indeed. Alright. Speaking of which, kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? What? I like snacks. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look in your purse, Sarah? What? No reason. Just wanted you to look at it. Okay. Alright. She fumbles the latch to get it open. Then she turns it upside down, and its contents spill onto the desk. Yeah, there's no money. Uh-huh. You're gonna use me! It's not fair. How'd you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. There's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, that only leaves one option. It's free and a bargain price. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, if it was free or became free, someone probably linked me to it and I grabbed it. I know nothing about the game. I couldn't tell you what was on the store page, so I'm completely blind in this game, other than I know, quote, something happens, end quote. That's it. Alright, I give up. Don't make you feel guilty. You feel guilty, it means you deserve to feel guilty. Oh, dang. Didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. Fucking liar. Just something in my book. Uh-huh. Feel great to let me borrow some money. Uh-huh. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Oh, dang. Oh, dang, Yuri. I got too absorbed into my book. What are you reading there, Yuri? So you're actually doing this phase? Indeed. It's super cool, yeah. I feel like this you'll probably enjoy angles with scaly wings. Alright. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. Okay. I did something that now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. There we go. Guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Okay. Okay, Yuri is secret freak. I'm almost certain. Don't let her fool you. Siri knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she'd bring me to the club before she even told me. You wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. They tricked Natsuki into making them. Yeah. That's the dragon dating sim? Yeah, probably. Oh no! Whoa! 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 Excuse me? Oh, a cookie. Okay. It's damn good. I believe it's E3. I don't generally play dating sims. I'm playing this one because I know it's not typical. That's it. I don't generally, at the very least, I don't want to stream dating sims, if only because it will absolutely destroy my voice every time. Oh no, are the frames dropping? Fuck. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Alright. There, see? Actually, that was only a small one. Though I did alt tab out, so it might be broken now. Is it a miracle? Oh good, it didn't freeze this time though. Because I paid my restitution. Yeah, so the stream's back, so you might just want to do a refresh on the stream, or like a pause play, and it will catch you up. Yes, it is. Okay, actually, that one almost worked. Haha, I was just gonna give it to you. Then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. It's so nice of you. She just wailed you in the face with a cookie. Okay. Eat cookie. Go for it. Siri suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Yours looks really good too. Can I try it? Jesus Christ. Beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Uh-huh. Why do you think I gave you that one? That's fair. She who baketh the cookies can distribute the cookies. So you're doing a Callie there with the cookie. So good. Yeah. Kenny gets out of her seat and goes behind Suki and then wraps her arms around her. Get it, I get it. Cookie's still in hand, and Suki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Alright. Sayori suddenly reaches down and takes a bite of Tatsuki's cookie. She's a fucking mastermind. Sayori acts like the fool, but she fucking knows what's up. Do you seriously just do that? Is Sayori the big bad? I mean, Sayori is a lot more on the ball. Okay. Here and I laugh as well. You're such a kid sometimes. What can you tell Sayori? What? Oh, Monika's not here. Huh. Where's Monika anyways? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? No. I haven't either. Weird. Okay, let's just fast forward through that. She has a date or something? She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Oh no, don't do that, game. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Super sorry. I mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. He's so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monika quizzically glances at me. Unlock the Monika ending, you coward. That should be allowed. I don't know why you coward keeps getting blocked. Anyways. True secret villain. Yeah, she's playing everyone. Rips off the master reveal Cookie Monster. Yuri's the best waifu? Sure. Don't they break the game by tabbing? Alright. Okay, never mind that. What held you up? Oh, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Oops. You play the piano? Of course you do. I don't really, I just got started recently. I always wanted to learn. Cool. She'll play something for us. Nah. Okay. Just fast forwarding through all the pleasantries here. Okay. Okay, you've been practicing a whole lot. We'll have a chance to share once we're ready. Okay. But good luck. Thank you. No, we have yet to share the poems. Can we please get to the poems? Shinsuke will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone's already settled down. Automod is confirmed coward. Yeah, so the way Automod works is if a word keeps getting blocked after it gets allowed a couple times, it eventually gets added to a list. I could also manually add it to a whitelist. Make sure to hydrate, buddy. I have been, but thank you. Alright, Zuri's somehow already finished with the entire cookie. Zuri's back to her book, and Natsuki has disappeared into the closet. I'm gonna get some supplies from another classroom. Want to come with? Supplies, what for? No, the festival's coming up. Me and Monica, we're gonna make some posters. So I need to find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. And why are you making handmade posters? Sure. I wanna go back soon. You wanna get supplies? Y'all. I'd be happy to go with them. So much fun exploring empty classrooms. Nice. Just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too. Okay. Protag is so thirsty. Also true. Also true. In dating sim, of course, thirsty. In dating sim as 16-year-old boy, thirsty doesn't begin. All right, let's go. All behind Siri hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm talking to a kid. I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Siri finds pleasure in the simplest things. Hey, what exactly are you doing for the festival, anyways? I'm not sure how you'd make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have all planned out. Don't you worry. Okay. We're gonna do a poetry performance. Spit take. What? Of what kind? Well, everyone's gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. Oh no. Oh no. Not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them. Yeah, poetry slam. Objection. It's about performing. Like you say, the lines of the poem, like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Jesus Christ, Sayori. It's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. Aw, you meanie. I'm working super hard on this. I know. Oh god, it's so warm in my house. Like, my headphones, it's just a ring of sweat. It's awful. Awful. So it's pretty, unordinarily, I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Okay. I guess it means I'm doing a good job. Okay. Festival's gonna be so much fun. Narrator's voice. They never made it to the festival. Alright. So is the mission steal supplies? All sunshine, drawn happy vibes from the world around her. Okay. As years went by, I began to hole myself in my room. So going adventuring the story brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. Oh no. Oh, Jesus Christ, you installed update today and it broke all your audio? I'm sorry. I mean, something, Linux, something, I guess, but that sucks. Alright. Crayons? Why are the crayons? Kind of dirty, though. Alright. Favorite color. Oh no. Sarah over and bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. Oh dear. My forehead. Sarah clutches her forehead. Jeez. It's just like you, isn't it? Come on, Lucy. Since Sarah is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. Oh my god. Stepbrother, I'm stuck. Help me, stepbrother. That special sort of feeling was his pants. Yeah. If you move your hand, Sarah, but it hurts. Just do it for a second. Jesus Christ. Sarah slowly releases her hands from her forehead. Was that there are many sounds, sir? Oh, jeez. Fair enough. Gently brush her bangs to the side. Oh, sorry. A huge red mark in the center of her forehead. The bump is starting to form. Oof. Should find you some ice. Where do you even find ice around this time? This cold drink would do. Alright. Investing the pain, Sarah manages a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay. I pat Sayori on the shoulder, run out into the hallway, locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter. I'll use an ice pack rather than to drink, but I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left her. She has one palm on her forehead and used the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Jesus Christ. Floor shiny? Give the janitor a raise? It could have actually been students that cleaned the floor. Trying to see how the blazer doesn't fit? Yeah! Though, I'm gonna be honest, that's not how blazers are cut for literally anyone, so... It's nice and cold. Zero opens the cap and starts to drink from it. What the... It's for your forehead, idiot. Oh my god. Okay. How did you hit your head? Sarah places the bottle against the bump of her head. It stings. Just bear with it, it'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, that's good. Uh-huh. Reminds me of you growing up, doesn't it? What do you mean? You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try and keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. In some ways, huh? Like, I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on things you did, but sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would just hurt myself I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump, and I would start crying real hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It's almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Narrator's voice, yes. Even though it wasn't really your fault at all. Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. Guess I was always so focused on my games I didn't pay enough attention to you. The layers in this are extremely obvious. I look up and Sarah's literally doing the idiot pose. Yes. Just a spandex jumpsuit painted to look like a jumper. Yeah. So in a way, it is my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. I don't think you realize that we've always been thinking about other people. Even after all these years, you're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Baka, I don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, I just feel natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. Guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Okay. Maybe you're right. So glad nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? No. Forever. 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 Forever? There's no telling where we'll end up for college or after that, so it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises, but I hope so. It's been this long already, right? Can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. Okay. Sarah has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment. This is where everyone watching the anime is screaming at the TV for them to kiss. Just kiss already! She's so silly and clumsy on the outside of the window. I see her deep thought like this. It makes me want to not disturb her. Alright, let's bounce. I don't want to worry Monica. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide under my bangs. Convenient! It's just like, hold on. And Just kiss already! You're right there! Come on, oh my god! Well, time to get back to class. Anyways, there you go. Also, yes, I am a basic bitch that has a bunch of Funko Pops. I'm a dork? Yeah. Sari hops to her feet. Ah, she clenches her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after hurting yourself. Too late now. Anyways, let's go. But yeah, those are actually the only two Sailor Moon ones that I have. Tuxedo Mask, because Tuxedo Mask, and Sailor Mercury, because she is my original anime waifu. I will follow Siri out of the classroom. She plays with banks to try and hide the bump without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Ah, you're back. Good timing. I was just about to, ready to start sharing our poems. Your forehead. Don't worry about it. I was playing with the crayons and smacked my forehead onto the shelf. Jesus Christ. Moving on. We were able to find everything we needed. Forgot all the stuff. Calm down. I have it all. Found the poster paper too. Hooray! Sounds like you ended up doing all the work. Well, I mean, I failed to come up with an excuse for Shiori. She found the room, she went into the closet, she found the crayons. Don't be an asshole. God damn it. That's right, when I move with Monica, you can sleep on the floor. Indeed. I'll scream at that Yuri and Natsuki when they were fighting each other earlier. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's like, Natsuki and Yuri, just kiss already. Everyone just kiss. Not in a weird, sexy way, but come on, you know. Whole Doki Doki playthrough anime by Funkos. I mostly say from Funko. I said my first was going to be Tally from Mass Effect, and now she's like 250, which is nuts. Yeah, that's fair. In a weird, sexy way. Only if it's exceptionally weird and off-putting. I mean, I have some Funkos. I have a collection of vinyls up there. Oh, maybe I can just... So I've got some Sailor Moon stuff, a couple Magic the Gathering stuff. I've got a couple amiibos. There we go, not emojis, amiibos of like Ness and Cloud, because I'm a basic bitch. And I have the figurines from Night in the Woods, which is like one of my favorite games ever. A couple Pokemon sprinkled in there. A wool Yoshi. That's the dog from Harvest Moon. I got a Fez dude back there. Yeah, all kinds. Who's your favorite Planeswalker? Good question.
This has been Gettying Funko with it.
Jesus Christ. I'll take the bits and begrudgingly admit that was pretty good. None of the Woods is the best? Yes, it is. MTGA, who's my favorite Planeswalker? Favorite Planeswalker? I really liked Garruk until... Garruk? Until they, like, killed him and made him weird bad. I'm also a fan of a Johnny. Just big lion man, you know? Like Angus in the Woods. Everyone's great in the Woods, but Angus, you know, be gay, do crimes. He'll come with an excuse for Siri. Okay, back to the game. I made it an adventure. Sure. Okay. In any case, good work. I'll start working on the posters tonight. Yay. Alright, time for more poems. Garrick's better now? He's a big burly... oh, is he better now? Last time I played, he had been turned into, like... From the Lilith's Veil or whatever, she turned him into a mean, angry Batman. So, I'm glad if they fixed him. Guess I should grab mine. Alright. Alright, let's do some poems. Who should we start with this time? Start with Monica this time. Hello, how's the writing going? Oh. Looks it's not going bad. Oh. I mean, you're applying yourself. Thanks, Mom. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share? Yeah, let's give it a rip. Alright, it's pretty good. Makes me think of Sayori. Like the other one you wrote. Wait, really? I thought I pinged a lot more Yuri on that poem. Always start with the one you want to get into the jumper of. Keep the expectations low, Monica. Indeed. I don't know what you're expecting from a 16-year-old, like, anime boy. But yeah, keep your bar well and firmly planted on the ground. Alright, you two are like a dynamic duo. Haha, it's kind of exaggerating it. Anyways, you do spend a lot of time with her even in this club, don't you? But again, I don't blame you for being a little shy. I'm not shy, just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone, but Yuri and Etsu are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then, too. I'm not, like, unapproachable or anything, am I? No, something like that. I'm just getting used to everyone being here. Listen, Monica, the problem is I'm a 16-year-old boy, and I'm just a walking hard-on in this room, and if I get too close to literally anyone, I'm not going to be able to hide it behind my shitty poem. Yeah, just be happy the poem isn't about boobs. Indeed. Monica's being super team mom. Yeah. Alright. That's how I was putting pressure on you. Something really didn't mean it like that. Alright. Get what you're saying. Alright. Anyways, you want to read my poem? Yeah. Give it to me too good for me, wife. I like the way you turned out. Let's take a look. Monica's poems are concerning. Okay. Save me. Good start. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. It's even more abstract. I think Monica's slowly losing it. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never did. Load me. Phrasing. Phrasing. Never said that. It's just the kind of thing I never really seen before, I guess. Kind of like playing with my space in the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. Still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Yeah, sometimes asking what a poem's about isn't the right question. Now you're asking the right question, Agent. Thinking it's not just this sounding. Yeah. The new sexual thing, Monica unveils her kinks. One at a time. Monica's into impregnation play. Yuri absolutely has a closet full of leather. I don't know what Nat's about at all. Actually, I don't know what weird thing she'd be about. I guess she'd be operating the whole like tsundere kind of thing, so it'd be all like, no, you're an idiot, while they make out or whatever. Anyways, a poem can be an abstract physical expression of a feeling or a conversation with the reader, so putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyways, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. As into diaper play? God, I hope not. Oh, you know what? Maybe she's a feeder. Maybe that's her thing. She's all about food play. That's tsundere as fuck. Yeah. I mean, yeah. She's e-girl fandom. Yeah. Yeah. No, Nat's all about food play. That's her whole thing. While calling you an idiot while jamming a cupcake down your throat, and you love it. Alright. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Sorry? Excuse me? Game? Game, why are you bleeding out like this? You never know when you might change your mind. When something unexpected might happen. Is this even okay, what are we talking about? Ha 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 ha. That's my advice for stay. Okay, you got me. That was very panicky for me. Fourth dimension break. Yeah. Thanks for listening. That's just straight up concerning. Sarah this time. Corey, I really love your poems. Can't believe you've been hiding these from me. I'm not hiding anything. But your poems are so good. Yesterday's and this one too. That's lazy game design? What part? You can't tell me you haven't done this before. I mean, you're really the only one who feels that way, so. Hey Mario, don't forget to press A to jump. I mean, if Portal can do it, why can't Doki Doki? Yeah, no way. Not even Natsuki? I guess Natsuki is the least likely to admit how much she likes something. But I don't think that's that. Well, I guess I'll be honest about it. It's a lot easier to write poems when I'm thinking about you. Eh? Stop thinking weird things, idiot. I just mean you're a really expressive person, I guess. How am I supposed to write poems about my own stupid life? But you somehow make everything in your life an adventure. Even the little things, like cooking. Let's not talking about that. So yeah, I guess what I'm saying is I can feel more feelings through you than I can through myself. That is a really sad thing to say, actually. Miss the big chested anime girls in Portal? They're there, you just have to look. You wouldn't know it, but Gladys actually just has massive, massive breasts. You just don't see them. His biggest chest goes down for miles. Exactly. They're just buried underground. You can't see them. We have a weird connection. It's your fault for getting me in business all the time. Alright. I don't know if I understand. Never mind. You never understand why I I try to explain things to you, do you? Okay, you don't... God, I am unnerved by the infantilizing that I do to her. Maybe. Sarah starts fiddling with the pencil between her hands. Corey, will you give me your poem? I kind of want to keep it. Because it's the first time you've written something for me? Jesus Christ. I didn't write this for you. Jesus Christ. Are you even listening anymore? I'll give it to you when we go home. Yay. She broke my pencil. Sarah hastily bends down to pick up the piece to drop, but being inattentive of her surroundings, she bumps right into me. Okay. It's fine. I'll get it for you. I bend down and pick up the broken pencil. Sarah clutches the desk beside to support herself, knees shaking. I'm a little clumsy today. Jesus Christ. This is almost painful. It's the literal representation of Lady D from Mario Village. Yeah, pretty much. Give her your poem, you naughty boy. Ah, Jesus. Alright, let's sit down. Someone read your poem. She bumped into you 3 inches away. Yeah. That's not as good as yours. Alright, let's... Come on. Oh, God. It's so long. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be playing this game tomorrow, too, aren't I? Okay. Bottles! I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. That's some challenging... Okay. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. There's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in bottles, all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle a starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go. Like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies, digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. I don't feel like time lapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friends look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up, and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after another, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling. They're all shouting, pleading, something. But all I hear is echo, 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 inside my head. Jeez. Yeesh! Yeesh! Sarah, you've got some stuff to unpack, huh? Did you really write this? Of course you did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poem ever? Yeah? This isn't a healing anime? I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. Uh-huh. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Not exactly. Maybe it's because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Thank you. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little better. Writing is like magic. You got some pretty Okay, that was just everything failing all at once. Excuse me. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. You know, the game puts some lines in, and I can't help but be like, this feels pointed. Sarah's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something or dropping into it more until a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times, but seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Alright, Natsuki. Walking into the game like, is this a trap? That's the thing, I know that this game is a trap. I know it's a trap. I just don't know how. I don't know what it is, but I have concerns. And every once in a while, I get one of those pointed lines. And I'm just like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's just for you from me playing Mother 3? Yeah. Yeah, Butterfly Meme, is this a trap? I think Butterfly Meme is probably the best way to describe how I feel about this game. I mean, traps is in... Well, traps has many meanings, Static. All true. What could possibly go wrong in a game this cute? Indeed. It's not really any worse than your last one, but I can't really say it's any better either. Okay. That's few. Well, I think it wasn't a chain wreck. A chain wreck I'll take as a win. And then I get the feeling that you're probably most critical. What is it? Wait, maybe that was a compliment? I'm glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well then, keep practicing and maybe you'll be as good as me someday. Something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of a serious poem from yesterday. Oh yeah? Yeah, well I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Sorry, as a type all of a sudden? I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's a good question. Gonna be honest, it's a good question. It's like she's dragging you around, dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way: if it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You can say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah. I showed you mine, so you show me yours. Alright. Shut up and eat my cookies. I made them for you. Eat the cookies! Alright. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Yeah, where'd Jumping Spider Owner go? Oh boy. It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was too short. I was just warming up. We didn't think it was the best I could do. It's not even my final form. No, of course not. Anyways, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is on an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid of, if people find out, that they make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes, as long as they're not hurting anyone and makes them happy, like jamming cupcakes down your lover's throat. I think people really need to learn and respect others for liking weird things. Natsuki wants to fly the freak flag. I get it. Definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I'm sure a lot of other people can too. It's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, so look forward to it. Is everyone okay? Everyone's got some shit, actually. That's like stupidly adorable if I remember correctly. Alright. Gothwife, how's it going? Well done, Corey. Your skills are already improving. Thanks. And for you, that means a lot. It's nothing. I'm just happy to help inspire fellow writers. I know you're new to this, so don't worry so much if it seems like you can't get your poem to feel perfect. You don't need to be afraid to be a little more daring. Metaphors can go a long way. Don't feel like you need to work your brain like you're turning a bunch of gears. Try letting your mind wander through your feelings. And write down the things you see and hear. That's one way to truly enable your reader to see into your mind. It's a very intimate exercise. Okay. That's certainly an interesting technique. Thank you for sharing. I have one example of that if you'd like to read it. Yeah. This is the poem for today. Alright. That's okay. Help Step Bro. I got stuck putting cupcakes in the oven. Yeah, exactly. Step Bro, I'm stuck in the fridge. Step Bro, please help. Alright, the raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttling of a raccoon outside my window. Oh, she lives in Toronto. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom, the bread my hungry curiosity, the raccoon an urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft, the raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread, and I feed myself again. You alright there, Yuri? A little more daring. You talk about murdering a raccoon. Uh-huh. It's a lot more metaphorical. It wasn't. Yuri, are we eating trash pandas? She didn't talk about eating the panda. I'm asking that a lot, my dude. Yeah, well, everyone's poems are concerning, okay? Uh-huh. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. I take it at face value, they can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Okay. I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. Uh-huh. It's those sorts of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself. Uh-huh. So sometimes I enjoy writing about them. Okay. So you also write something about that. About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest. She did? Yeah. She's talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody. She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way? Uh-huh. Sounds like you two have that in common. That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose that's my fault for judging, isn't it? I mean, she still might. Please don't tell her I said that. Don't worry, I have no reason to. Okay. Thank you for sharing. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I probably would hate myself. Okay. I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad you're a good listener. Alright, let's just save. What time is it? 11:43. Alright. You see those little fuckers? You want to murder them too? Raccoons are little evil devils? Disagree. Raccoons are adorable. They are just unfortunately tenacious. Like I've grown up with raccoons. I lived in Toronto. So, anyways, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today. If anyone could come sit in the front of the room, it's about the festival. Okay, You have to do something for the festival, so we can put together anything good in just a few days. God, that's gonna be a fucking bummer or what? Unlimited flag works, yeah. I'm missing raccoons frequently. Yeah, I don't see them anymore. when I moved to where I am now, I just don't see him. Good raccoon is a hat. T3, that's how you get mercury poisoning. Okay. I'm ready to do well last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Saria's been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay. That doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Ah, right, I thought you heard about it. We're going to be performing. Scoozy. Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. The cool part is we're going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Saria's putting it all on the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Yay! Saria's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Jesus Christ. You didn't really start putting the posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? No. It's not a bad idea. I just didn't sign up for this. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree. I could never in my life do something like that. Yuri shakes her head with fear. Guys. Excuse me. Literally, really use guys in this room full of women? And one avatar? No, Siri. I understand where you're coming from. Remember that Nasuke and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that, so I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for we are the ones responsible for the fate of this club. We start the event and each put on a good performance, and then it will inspire others to do the same. And more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. This is really like a very niche subset of literature, though. Just saying. Grew up in Montreal, surrounded by them, and here in the States, you don't have them there as often. Yeah. Yeah, so I grew up, they didn't have them so much where I grew up, but I lived in Toronto for years and had friends in around Toronto, so had a lot of experience with them. Actually, a former coworker of mine became Instagram famous because raccoons broke into her apartment. Last year? 2 years ago? It was on the news and everything. She had to get a new toaster oven. Anyways. Then I moved to England, and instead of raccoons, they have foxes. So expressing your feelings. Being intimate with yourself. Nice. Finding new horizons. And having fun. That's right. It's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? That's the best way to go viral? Indeed. I know we do. We all do. And if it, I think it also stole her bread. Ironically, if I'm remembering correctly. Foxes are cute. Foxes are great. Foxes that don't fear people and are, like, dirty like raccoons, though, slightly less cute, slightly more off-putting. It takes sitting in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Sugi and Yuri remain silent. Sari looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. Okay. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think Sari and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little. Okay. Fine. Guess we'll just have to get it over with. Hey! Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces. Sigh, guess I don't really have a choice. Hooray! You're the best. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. As an Australian, I see foxes as a pest. Paint on fences, though. Yeah. Yeah, the flora and fauna of Australia just baffle me. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. Oh god. This is too sudden. If you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Uh-oh. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable. Can I go next? Okay. Let's see. Monica flips through her notebook to find a specific poem she has in mind for herself. She then stands behind the podium. Ugh. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. I'm glad we're propeller spinning this. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. That's just horned, bud. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good! Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Yuri? I'll go next, Yuri says. What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches the sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Told you. Please not make Australians are criminals jokes. The Animal Kingdom was just like the British Empire. They just shipped all the problematic criminals to Australia and forgot about them. Yeah, I mean, yeah, fair enough. It's, yeah, okay. That's a fair call, Kidder. Kangaroos are the deers of Australia? Okay, maybe. But deer can't literally, like, kick your fucking car door in, though, if they're mad. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Afterimage of a Crimson Eye. Just word soup. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Don't piss off the ruse, they were here first. Yeah. Her quivering words transform into a sharp syllables of fierce and confident woman. Sorry, I just chuckled at haha Australia upside down. There's something about that that just made me giggle. The poem is full of twists and turns in a structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as she's bewildered, even herself. Except me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward and give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri's down for the count. Alright. I guess I'm next then. So Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Oh, we read this one, right? Sorry, I googled. Alright. It's a lot harder than I thought. How'd you guys do it so easily? Trying to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, or in your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. Okay. Okay. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. This is the whole picking the flower from the meadow thing. But hearing it come from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Maybe we should not right now. Fair enough. That made me giggle just because it's... I don't know. There's something about the cadence of it, but it's fair. Let's not go making fun of people's countries. Australia is a country to be revered and terrified of. They are a strong and proud people, and everything that lives there would kill a lesser person. I applaud them. Sayori finishes and we applaud. You did it! Good job, Sayori. Even Corey liked it. I guess that's a good sign? What does that mean? Came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits really nicely, but it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. Okay. Yeah, we just live with it because worrying about it is just an effort. Yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, I guess it's one of those things where like, there's all kinds of things that can kill you in Australia, but everyone in Australia is like, yeah, that's just the things that live here. We live here, and we're fine. Right? Stereotypes. These a thing, I guess. Yeah. In other words, I've seen poems of yours that right. They might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. Alright. Comparison to in front of everyone. Next I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now who's next? Itsuki? Don't make me go before Corey. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Corey lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Smart. Everyone knows, don't F with them, they don't F with you, except for blank, which varies for each person. Yeah, but I mean, you could say the same. Like, most people would say that of local violent wildlife. In Canada, it'd be something like the raccoons, or the deer, or, depending how far north you go, like, the various, like, cats. Like mountain cats, or moose, or bears, or the brown recluse spider, right? Like, every country's got them. But seriously, don't fuck with a moose. Do not fuck with a moose. A moose will literally destroy your car. Australia is also the source of Barossa Cidre? Cidre? I don't know what that is, I'm sorry. Alright, might as well Corey lower everyone's standards a little before you do that. Alright. Don't have much selection. I'll just have to go with what I wrote today. Am I actually gonna read what I wrote today? I recite my poem. Okay. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Jesus Christ. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah. I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting? Anyways, the poem is called Jump. Alright. Sorry. Oh, Barossa cider. Okay. Think you can beat up a moose static? You can't. So I'm just gonna call it there. Nah. Barossa of the wine me. Okay. That's bad if you're about to hit a moose with your car, is effing gun it. Hope that when you hit the legs, it flies over you and doesn't kill you. Yeah. That's basically it, yeah. Natsuki, take a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little enthused, her poem has a rhythm and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if giving lift to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, I mean, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put on whatever face I want for other people. But when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. Now, that's a surprise. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Alright. Don't have much to worry about at the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you'll all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get ready, enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Just grab the moose's horn, easy. Are you 7 feet tall? Growing speaking French makes the whole siege cider thing complicated, yeah. You're 6 inches off from 7 feet. I wish I could get, Yeah, you might be able to grab onto the moose, but the moose will end you. Oh yeah, we have wolverines. That's another thing we've got. We have geese. I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. I feel like remaining close proximity to a moose is a bad long-term play. I mean, being near a moose is bad long-term play. Being near a moose during rutting season is a great way to get yourself killed. Like, if you're just looking for an extremely messy, violent way to off yourself, Moose during rutting season. Moose don't fuck around. Respect moose. Doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort into the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Alright everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up, but let's try and write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so let's continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. Sounds like a bad time. Yeah. Just joking, guys, but I think it'd be fun to try and ride a moose. Yeah, the moose is not to be ridden. They're not stoked about it. I can't wait. I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. Alright. Moving on. Sticking to the club and impressing Monica, and I'll have to do my best. Alright, let's bounce. Jesus Christ. Don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. It's okay, Hurry, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go. I'll walk home with Suri once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed, but today Suri's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Sorry. What's up? I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, Suri fumbles with her words. Let's say that one day, Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You gotta put me on the spot here. Oh no! This is what she talked about. What do we do? Even how long it says 4 to 5 hours. Yeah, so when Eno said 3 hours, I kind of figured that this was gonna happen. Because much like with The Remainder, that game I played the other day, if you're just reading this game, you can blaze through it, right? But I'm reading it. Have I played 999? Nope. Don't know what that is. I made like 20 saves. God, how many endings does this game have? It can be 3 hours. You skip the reading. Yeah. Oh god. I mean, 999 is a visual novel with escape rooms in it. Oh. I don't know which one to pick. You can't answer the endings question? Fair enough. Okay. Okay, so what do? Do we break Sari's heart or not? I don't know. You go with Sayori? I am leaning that way too. Alright. She's our childhood friend after all. I mean, I do love that trope. I've watched Carrie Kano. Though, hold on. Isn't that also kind of the main kind of plot beat for Kimiga no Zuma Ein? Only of which I've watched the anime. I haven't read the manga or played the dating sim, which is entirely more spicy, if I've been told. It's a good trope. She's so beautiful and smart. I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. It would just ruin that for you. You think maybe too much sometimes. Yuri would deserve it. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted it, so... Sorry, I've already made up my mind. Jesus Christ. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never gonna happen? Oh dang. Conversation trails off. It's kind of a weird thing for Sphero to care so much about. God, how stupid am I in this game? Like, on a scale of 1 to oblivious, where does the protagonist... Protagonist? Ugh. Where does the avatar sit in this? Again, the festival's only a few days away. Who knows what will happen? Anime dudes have no limit. Anime dudes are the most basic fucking thing possible, apparently. Alright. Poem time. Valentine's socks sparkle. I know I should go to bed, but let's get through the poem and then we'll save. And I guess I'm playing this again tomorrow, huh? This counts as an indie game, right? Anytime they come close to a revelation, they just unlock more secret obliviousness. Fair enough. Valentine's socks, sparkle vacation, infinite contamination, shame, crimson, pure, smile. I'm gonna go with crimson this time. Misfortune, vivid, starscape, mouse, love, inferno, uncanny, twirl, climax, fireworks. I like vivid. Dance, portrait, horror, flying, holiday, sugar, eternity, feathers, skipping, bliss. Bliss. Boop, poof, whirlwind, lipstick, desire, pink, lazy, sing, bed, kitty. I like boop. Childhood, parfait, infallible, disaster, pout, special, marshmallow, grief, jumpy, dream. Marshmallow. Unrestrained, lucky, spinning, raindrops, extreme, silly, games, waterfall, question, strawberry. Raindrops. Forgive, whistle, pain, heartbeat, misery, pleasure, atone, journey, essence, and family. Okay, so there's only a short list of this, huh? Whistle. Comfort, fantasy, rose, wrath, summer, prayer, effulgent, hop, milk, explode. Comfort. Tragedy, ambient, marriage, empty, fluffy, aura, charm, daydream, secretive, tenacious. Ooh, tenacious, good word. Disown, cheer, hopeless, clouds, melancholy, sensation, memories, captive, excitement, awesome. Well, I picked awesome before. I shall pick it again. Heart, chocolate, precious, bunny, peace, nightgown, music, hair, treasure, afterimage. Like precious. Fester, anime, candy, dazzle, vibrant, cute, covet, determination, destiny, universe. Like dazzle. Bubbles Papa. Bubbles Papa! You come back into my home! Happiness, defeat, electricity, ribbon, loud, sadness, play, sticky. Electricity. Fun, ocean, fickle, analysis. Friends, embrace, Doki Doki, flee. I'm gonna say Doki Doki this time. Email, tears, frightening, passion, flower, swimsuit, disarray, entropy, hurt, sunset. Email. Oops, well, I picked a word. I clicked too fast. Oh look, Doki Doki's back, yeah. Breathe sweet. I don't know what word I picked. But she liked it. Yuri liked it. Breath sweet, promise, suicide. Adventure, scars, nibble, puppy, warm, color, warm. Judgment, kiss, existence, insight, fear, vitality, variance, incongruent, bouncy, massacre. I like variance. Clumsy, kawaii. Party, unstable, despise, heaven sent, graveyard, skirt, time, and meager. I like time. Uncontrollable, calm, vanilla, anger, vivacious, broken, death, disoriented, laugh, and peaceful. Peaceful. Nibbles the puppy. Uh-oh. Alright. We're gonna save here. I would also like to point out I am absolutely paving my saves. Who knows what that's gonna mean, but yeah, we're gonna be done for tonight. Turn this back on for a minute. Oh, you actually... okay. Cool. Alright, so, I don't know what the fuck's going on with this game. So far, it's just a dating sim. It's just a cute dating sim. And I don't know what's gonna happen, but it sure shows something, I don't know. I have concerns. It's fine, I'm sure safe haven won't hurt you. Listen. It's what I do. I play these kinds of... I did it with Paradise Killer, too. I got to the end of Paradise Killer, and I was just like... I'm just gonna pave the save, we're just going for it. Pick an ending, let's do it. You didn't notice they jumped the first time you picked their words? Yeah. So I can see most of my words seem to kind of flip between Yuri and Sayori, which makes sense. Because all the words that Natsuki uses just don't interest me. Right? But that's I'm just kind of playing it out. But I don't think I can break childhood friend's heart. I don't think I can do it. I'm too basic for that. Is Rare want a 100% a game with no achievements when Paradise Killer got me? Yeah, I did too. And I went for, like, Justice ending, which is a really... I could talk at length, actually, about Paradise Killer. I have feelings about Paradise Killer. Feelings beyond, I really fucking love that game. But, like, specifically about how the kind of meta-narrative around, you know, what is right and wrong, and the game leaves everything utterly ambiguous about it, so you, the player, get to choose how everything plays out, and, you know, it's very interesting. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me tonight. I guess I'm gonna come back and play this tomorrow. It qualifies as an indie game, so it qualifies for Wednesday. Because I gotta see where this goes. I don't know what's happening, but I need to play again and do Natsuki because I was basically like he doesn't went about half and half with big best friend and Yuri. Yeah. Does this game have achievements? Oh, thank Christ. You're all in on Yuri? That's fair. Listen, if Satori wasn't, like, obviously deeply in love with us as our childhood best friend, I would be leaning hard into Yuri. I would lean into that. But I can't not do that trope. I'm such a fucking sucker for, like, that adorable, like, childhood friendship thing. I'm such a goddamn sucker for it. So yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna replay this game because I have a feeling it's not the kind of game that you do that a lot of. But yeah, basically it was, yeah. Any hoots. That's neither here nor there. Apparently last October they had a Best Girl Challenge for this game. Yeah, that's gonna do it for me tonight. I will be... What the hell's this song? This song sounds like a remix of Loop Hero. Somehow. Yeah, that's gonna do it for me tonight. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully, if I'm not, like, more bad sick. We'll have to see how it all plays out. Playing more Doki Doki. We're gonna get through this. So that's another reason for me to go to bed now. So, just to follow up, I guess, thanks again for the raid, Murph, and the various follows, and thank you, Pokemon Freak, for the 200 bits. Much obliged. And yeah, that's gonna do it for me tonight. I will be back tomorrow, and as always, thank you for watching. Till next time, stay safe, have fun, wear your goddamn mask, schedule your vaccinations if you can, and I will see you later.